Hello everyone, Ben here, and welcome to a video live from the cat tree. I'm joined today with Pippin, who is quickly evacuating now I've started speaking, and today I am going to be checking out some stuff. And so today I have a box. Now for those of you who don't know what Epic Encounters is, these guys make boxes full of miniatures, adventures, and kind of all-in-one solutions to getting a miniature tabletop game going. And inside you'll find various different bits and pieces that are going to help you run a tabletop game. It's kind of an all-in-one box solution to getting some tabletop going, and today we're going to have a peek inside and just see what comes in this thing. Very satisfying bonk. Okay, so first things first. We have a battle map, punch-out tokens, how to assemble the big guy, how to run the encounter, nice little book here with DM tips, all that kind of stuff, very nice, and of course, the main event. So sometimes these things come pre-assembled, sometimes they don't. It usually depends on what the miniature is. So if they've got loads of different parts, the chances are you are going to have to assemble some of it yourself. However, the point of these things is that they are pretty much ready to go out of the box, and that does mean that you do not need any cutting tools or glue. You should just be able to push them together, just as described in the helpful assembly guide that comes provided. And in this case, we are unboxing the Web of the Spider Tyrant. So we can expect a big spider, and with the name being Epic Encounters, you would expect the miniature to be pretty cool. So we have the base right here. Again, pretty nice right there. Give you a quick look at that one. Very nice, and again you can see the slot there just on the top. This is going to allow the main mini to just slide into the base. And I know I call this a mini, it's not really, it's quite big. Put that aside, and then the beast itself. Slides out nice and easy from that box. And then there we have it, the Spider Tyrant itself. A very, very cool looking model right there. And so if I give you the up close and personal with that, as you can see, some real nice detail in there. Hopefully the camera is doing this justice. Got some underside details, so again, with a bit of primer perhaps, some undercoat, you'd also be able to paint this thing up real good, which is what I am potentially going to do.
So now that we've checked out the contents of the box in brief, I'm going to grab some closer shots and explain a bit more about each piece. First up, we're back to that token punch-out card, which includes an assortment of tokens that can be used to represent additional encounter minions and environmental effects in the case of the web, which is a pretty nice touch. The build guide right here speaks for itself. Next up, the map, which is pretty sizable and is printed with a really nice graphic quality. Even the smaller elements stand out nicely, and it's always fun to have a map built to suit the boss monster your players will be encountering. Really opens up things like thematic lair actions. Now onto the encounter guide booklet. This thing is packed full of tasty content that will help flavour up your encounter. From tips on how to make the most of the battle map and its environmental effects and traps, story hooks and lore, which are both helpful for running a one-shot type game or for integrating this scenario into an already running campaign, to stat blocks for the tokenized monsters, and of course the BBEG itself, which gets 3 individual stat blocks that enable you to run this encounter at a variety of levels to suit your players in game. The CR levels included are 6, 13, and 18, so there really is something to cover the majority of level brackets. It genuinely is a really nice detailed booklet with flavor artwork and plenty of tips and tricks to help enhance the experience for DM and players alike. Now, onto the model itself. I really like miniatures, and pick up models from time to time, making sure to try out models from various different sources. And I must say, this thing is awesome. It's large, highly detailed, and has some proper weight to it. It feels very sturdy and robust, which makes it ideal for transporting around without fear of breaking parts off or otherwise damaging it, which can be a problem with some models, especially when they have spindly parts, such as 8 legs. The size of this model means that it carries a terrifying presence when placed onto the battlefield, and it's a miniature that will be sure to sear its appearance into the quivering hearts and minds of your gaming group. And with that, back to camera me.
And with all that said, that is a very brief cover of the Epic Encounters Web of the Spider Tyrant box set. And of course, as always, thank you very much for joining me in yet another video. If you enjoyed this one, please let me know in the comments below, and of course by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And I will be back with some more videos very soon. But until then, this is Ben signing off from the cat tree. Goodbye.